This is Feed Your Mind. So popular rapper Wiz Khalifa was just on the Joe Budden podcast. And so Wiz Khalifa is best known for his hits Black and Yellow and See You Again from the Fast and Furious soundtrack. So yeah, Wiz Khalifa, he's been in the music industry for some time now. And he was on the Joe Budden podcast. So Joe Budden is a former rapper as well. And he has a podcast with several co-hosts. And over the last couple months, the subject of flat earth has came up on the podcast a few times, and one of the co-hosts continues to reject the globe. He's saying that he doesn't necessarily believe we live on a globe earth, and so he's open to the idea of flat earth. He said now they invited Wiz Khalifa on the show, and the subject came up again, and so they asked Wiz Khalifa what he feels about the shape of the earth, and Wiz Khalifa said, yeah, he thinks that we live on a flat plane.
Is the earth round?
I would say no.
What shape is it?
I just believe that we live on a flat plane. Yeah, like a huge flat plane. Yeah. It's only because I've traveled so much and I see like...
Did you ever get to the edge of the earth?
Nah.
Okay.
It's not that. There's more, I think that there's more masses than just what we see.
Just the earth.
Because we lived, it was one thing before and it's spread out.
Yeah,
So it's layered like a pastry.
I wouldn't say layered like a pastry. I would just say like if this rug was the world, we would probably be like over there somewhere, and then there's just way more
we haven't discovered.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because when I travel, the routes that we take and how we do it, it's not possible to go up and down. You're just going straight.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Take
lying?
that.
That's the only reason I think that.
Dog. He's right. Yeah, of course he's right.
You can say it for a second, just for a second.
Nah, it's fine.
And I never looped
It's a
around.
Pennsylvania
I
thing.
never was on one place and then went to the other coast from that place. You always go the long way. You never just go like how
They talk about emergency
Yeah.
landings. The emergency landings don't really be what would make sense if you was looking at the map.
I
But I don't want to fight.
Somebody give me an edible.
I love, man.
why are we talking about conspiracy?
Yeah, because
He said when he travels, it's flat. He said the plane routes appear to work on a flat earth model. And so he brought up things like the emergency landings. And so, yeah, he has a lot of reasons to believe that we live on a flat earth. And he says that basically that he believes in the infinite plane where, you know, you could have earth right here and then you could have all this other land everywhere else. And there could be all types of land all over the place, you know. So Wiz Khalifa is a believer in the infinite plane, and he thinks that there's an ice wall where we're just in this little circle of the world, and the world could be much larger and it's outward. So everybody just is always so worried about looking up, and I think that's where the science has taken people to believe in this heliocentric world where everything's out there above us in outer space and you know, planets and stuff like that. But really, what about around us on this plane that we're on right now? Could there be other lands beyond this circle of the earth, you know? And that seems like a much more logical approach for adventure and discovery. We saw like the Truman Show. People are just closed off to thinking that there could be other lands when you think you live on a ball. So this has opened up Wiz Khalifa's mind, and now he's thinking like, okay, yeah, there could be all types of other lands all across this world. This could be an infinite plane. We're right here on this plane. What's you know, the sky has nothing to do with the earth. Actually, Wiz Khalifa said he doesn't believe in outer space as well, because he ended up on another interview right after this. And so this is how viral this clip has gone. He ended up on another show called the Bootleg Kev Show, and I'll probably leave a link for that one in the comment section description box so you can see his thoughts, where Bootleg Kev was asking Wiz Khalifa about his comments about the flat earth. He said he saw this clip and it's going viral. He said, what, you really believe the earth is flat? And yeah, Wiz stood his ground, said, yeah, the earth is flat. So the first rapper we saw say something like this in public was B.O.B. Now we got Wiz Khalifa saying this stuff. And just a week ago, we had Katy Perry sparking up the flat earth debate again, because everybody saw that Blue Origin rocket launch, and even mainstream channels were saying that something was off with that. So you saw channels like Tim Pool and all other types of channels were talking about how they don't believe that that was real. I mean, I saw maybe a dozen or two channels talking about it that don't even cover topics like conspiracies, talking about how they thought that looked fake. And so it's strange that you got Jeranism actually thinking it was real, because you have big channels that are saying that it looked fake. And these are average people, though, like people that don't even think about flat earth, and they're saying that it looked fake. And then you got skeptics, or previous skeptics like Jeranism, who thinks it's real now. This is just the craziest thing ever. So yeah, with Katy Perry's Blue Origin rocket launch, this has really brought back the discussion of flat earth. Plus now you got Wiz Khalifa saying the earth is flat. It's like now everybody's talking about flat earth again. And so we got high profile celebrities, you know, bringing the story back. It's almost like it's destined to be a story to talk about again, because, you know, with the recent developments with the final experiment and stuff, people thought that flat earth was finished. And now it's not possible to finish something like this, because we're seeing that the hypothesis of flat earth is just really resurging again with all these recent developments in the last couple weeks. It really has just taken off and gone viral again. So this is going to be interesting to see how many more people come forward over time. I mean, I have a list of testimonies from high profile people talking about flat earth, you know, a few bumps in the roads, I guess. And now we're back to having this subject all over the place again. So yeah, this was interesting to see Wiz Khalifa talk about the flat earth. I mean, he was talking about the ice wall, like I said, and the emergency landings, and there's no outer space. He's saying traveling seems flat. So yeah, we're seeing that this subject is just really taking off again. So yeah, that's good to see that, you know, looks like the flat earth topic is alive and well after, you know, people tried to shut it down. We're seeing that, well, it's going to be pretty difficult to put this cat back in the box, because it looks like this subject is really becoming viral again. So I just wanted to share this with you today, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll leave links to other testimonies about the flat earth. Plus I'll probably leave a link to my over 200 flat earth proofs playlist and much more. So check that out. I'll also leave links to my other channels, my social media, my Feed Your Mind store, my free email newsletters, and much more. If you would like to support this channel, please donate as little as $1 to help keep this channel online by becoming a YouTube member or a monthly Patreon. So thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Feed Your Mind signing off.